We are going to be making a misfit skull. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So I've drawn these out for scroll saw, and I'm going to show you a bit of carving and how to get details in there. So I'm not going to ramble. I'm just going to get started. So if you want to take me over to the scroll saw, be fantastic, please. And if you guys want to do your
And
earworm
it doesn't
stuff.
work.
There we go.
There we go.
Yay! Okay,
So, are you going to do the honours, Jamie?
I can do the honours if you want me to. Let's scroll
Sounds
up.
like a
to the
plan. You're
top.
so good at it, mate.
I know. I'm humble as well.
Humble.
So at the top, I was first, and Jake was not first. And then we have Wayne the Woodturner. And then we have Tipsy Turner. His name's Jeff. And then we have Ward Wilson from the west coast of Arizona. Then we have Joey Stillblade. And we have Jacob from Jacked Up Levelworks, who's on later on tonight. Then we have Jenny Jen. Then we have John McDonald. Then we have Scott the Blue Light Turner, who was John just a minute ago. Then we have Dr. Bob is in. Then Fred Gilliver is in. Then we have Stephen the Wood Dude is in. Let's keep going. Spirit and Bear's in. That's funny.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
how are you doing?
Doug Miller at Woodspun Round is in. Amy DeAngelis from Dan Under. Then we have Sid Repurposing is in. Then we have. Let's keep scrolling. CJ's Hobbies in. Donna Love Angel's in. And Michael McEwen's in. I might have to scroll back up a bit because StreamYard just jumped on me. I know. Oh, Jeff S is in. I think that's I've caught up for the time being, but if I missed you, just say something and I'll read your name out. Malcolm Douglas is in. So, yeah, I think I've caught up for the time being.
Well,
So,
hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Donna. I saw the email. I think you know what I'm talking about. So, that's just on a personal note.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So, what we're doing here
Just
is
real quick.
sorry.
Just real quick, Kez, what blade are you using?
I am
Yeah,
using a Pegasus reverse tooth, and it's a number 5.
All right. And we have Michael McEwen's in, Ben Jam is in, Anita Curler is in,
Hello, everybody.
Wivey Woodshed.
Hello.
Yeah. So all I'm doing here is I'm just scrolling out a back plate at the moment for this pattern. I've already got the skull scrolled out because obviously we've only got an hour. So I've already got the skull scrolled out. Try saying that. Yeah, so I'm just scrolling the back plate. What I'm gonna do next is just go through a bit of carving. Just a few techniques that I use that may help somebody else.
Nice.
Woodwork learners joined.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
So
Pay attention, Jamie.
I am. I'm reading the chat. Don't worry about me, Joe.
I'm talking about the scrolling lesson. You're right there. You need to pay
Jamie
attention.
doesn't need a scrolling lesson.
Sure he does, Kev.
I
Sure he does.
haven't been on a scroll saw for a long while. I was actually thinking about that last night about releasing a couple of videos.
How long have you been scrolling for, Jamie? Like in total?
Well, I haven't done it for a little while, but in total about 6 years.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Fred Gilliver's in.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, howdy.
You've gotten used to those negative rakes there, Kez.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
That's it. JP's off again.
Oh dear me.
Negative rake scroll saw blades.
Negative rate scroll saw blades.
Is that like the reverse tooth then? In a scroll saw blade type of sense?
Not. Yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah, not as
It's-
aggressive.
I like the reverse tooth because it saves all the sand in all the back
Yeah,
on the breakout.
yeah, they're not as aggressive.
No.
So I guess there'd be the negative rake would be the blades without the pins.
Yeah. Well, yeah, pinless, I suppose so. Right, I'm going to take this over to the bench. This is the back plate. How's the camera on the bench? Yeah? Okay. Right, let's move these out of the way.
Yep. Do you want the overhead or the side one?
Side one, please. It's easier. Okay, so what I've got here is this. And all I've done is taped with painter's tape, masking tape, whatever you want to call it, down onto the wood because it just saves having to sand all the glue off when you glue your pattern piece down. And then you just peel it off. It just saves a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it doesn't today, just to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, put it that way.
It's Jamie's
There you
fault.
It's my fault.
go. There you go. And what you've got
What
is
you could
no
do-
sanding of glue.
If you do struggle to get it off, you could always take a Dremel Versaflame to heat up the adhesive, and it'll come off a lot easier.
You could absolutely, or the Versatip that does the same thing.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that as well.
Okay.
Also
So-
made by Dremel.
Jamie Page.
You get worse, mate.
he just can't. He can't help himself.
No.
I compel you.
Right. So here we have this, and this skull is, as you can see, it's all already cut. I'm just got to peel the tape off that now. What I'm going to do is just peel it all off, I suppose.
And Anita says, "Insert commercial here."
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Oh, dear me.
Oh dear.
But what I've done is I've got here. Are you on screen, Phil?
I'm on screen.
Yeah. Do you want to show those pattern pieces there? And
No, go on the overhead. It'll come up better.
oh, okay.
1
Okay.
second.
Just while I peel this off, I can show you these. Is that the right way up?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So this is this pattern piece here, this skull. Then we have this one, and bear with me, guys. We have a festive one.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have
JP.
bearded one.
Bearded one.
Bearded one.
Wrong colour beard for JP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have
Needs crumbs in it too.
Jake one.
so yeah. So what I've got,
There he is.
I have made these. And if anybody wants a copy of the patent, feel free to shoot us a message on any social media really, and we will be happy to email them you free of charge.
I will.
Yeah.
I want to make
You
one. I
wanna-
want to make one of your skulls.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah. Benjamin wants to know if you drew those, Kez.
yes, I did. That's why we're happy to give them away because we can.
I think I've seen one of those before.
Yeah, I think you have.
I think I did as well. Kez was kind enough to make the community T-shirt for us.
Yes. That one goes. Yes. I really enjoyed working with you on
Did a
that
lot
one.
of good. Did a lot of good. That did.
Good.
Yeah, dude.
Good. I'm glad it did.
Hodgepodge is in the chat.
Hey!
Podge.
Hello.
I'm not sure if we said this.
Amy
Stephen the Wood
says-
Dude's in.
Amy says that's awesome, Kez.
You're welcome. You're welcome. To give a little bit back. You guys are awesome for coming and watching and joining in, watching not just me, but everybody today and whatnot. So just
CJ
Kindness is
Hobbit
free.
says I'm still waiting for the Paper Tower Company to sponsor the festival.
I think it needs to.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got those there. Right, so I'm going to move those out of the way. So, like I say, if anybody wants one of those, email or message, however, and we will be happy to send you across a design of your choice. That's right. So I'm about to get noisy, so let me know
Kez,
if
just turn that camera just slightly towards me.
there.
That's a bit better, and just down a bit.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's better.
Better?
It's all right.
Nice.
Your Kez logo was burying half of it.
Oh, okay. Right, so I'm about to get noisy, so if I am too noisy, let me know and I'll lift the mic up. What I'm going to do here is just switch
Better than listening to Jamie.
this out. Nice.
I've been waiting for it.
Every live so far.
So I'm just switching this up for it's just a flat wheel. It's just easier to get on these smaller pieces for sanding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's not bad, Kez.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We can,
What I'm doing is think of the shape of what. Hang on a minute. Actually, just turn that off a minute. Find the picture. Right. What I'm doing is just looking at the shape. Whilst I'm carving, I'm just looking at the shapes of which shape here would be at the foreground and which would be at the background. Obviously, you take more off the pieces that would be in the background. So where the skull is, the hair would obviously be at the front, further forward than the actual skull piece itself. And this bow would be further forward than the hair pieces, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is just sand this down and see if we can recreate that.
And while she's getting on with that, we've got a question for the chat. So the question for this question is: what 3 items might you buy from the grocery store to get strange looks from the cashier?
Keep it clean.
Keep it classy.
please,
Right,
anywhere.
keep it classy.
Go on.
Keep it classy.
Yeah.
So it's what 3 items might you buy from the grocery store to get strange looks from the cashier?
That is a dangerous question.
They get worse.
But you've got to keep it clean. And that's the challenge.
That is challenging.
Yeah,
It's that challenging.
that there's nothing.
Everybody's silent. Oh no.
Brilliant.
CJ says duct tape, rope, and a shovel.
Brilliant.
Hodgepodge says cucumber, Vaseline, and apple pie.
Yeah.
Or a banana.
Donald of Angel says duct tape, black bags, and a knife. And Woodwork Learner says scaffer tape, shovel, and a hammer. I think there's a theme going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin, a hacksaw, plastic sheeting, and some duct tape.
I think they all watch the same shows my wife does. Trying
You're
to
watching CSI.
planning something, I think.
Yeah, Tipsy Turner says, yes, the very nature of the question is not clean.
That's why it's a challenge to try and keep the answer clean.
Yeah.
So they need to ball change this at least. Pickles, ice cream, and wine.
That's a pretty good one.
What was that?
Pickles, ice cream, and wine.
I would say pickles and ice cream you'd be feeding a pregnant lady, but not with the wine.
Oh dear. Dare I read that one out?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
Oh.
I can't forget it.
And your sister-in-law says
Oh gosh.
cucumber, KY jelly, and condoms. You can't
I
take
think for
family
me-
anyway, can you?
I think for me it'll probably be clothing, but that wouldn't be the weird part. Is if I bought it in medium.
Yeah. What
Well-
3 items though? Come on.
Shirt, trousers, and jumper.
Yeah, Amy's pickles, ice cream, with strawberry topping. Hodgepodge says a Dremel, toothpaste, and pain meds. Bit of marketing there.
3 sheets of plywood. They think I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, you'd be going and getting band-aids for your little cut,
For your massive cut.
for your massive
It is a
cut.
massive cut.
And Mouse is now saying
Oh,
it was
my
John, not her.
Say again.
Mouse is now saying it was John, not her. So now she's blaming the brother-in-law.
It was both of them. They're both as bad as each other.
Andrew from AGK Woodworks is in.
Hey, Andrew.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah. Jen says that definitely needs stitches, Jamie.
why are you egging him on, Jenny Dan? Why?
Woodwork Learner says dress, high heels, and frilly undies.
Yeah.
I suppose that would only work if you were male, though, wouldn't it?
Wayne says unrelated, but I once got stopped for not buying any wine.
It's because the shop relies on you for an income, mate.
Yeah.
Come on then, JP. Who's your friend? DJ wants to know.
I don't have a friend, he's an acquaintance.
What are you doing?
Hey. You're doing great, Kez.
I wasn't thinking about me. Now people are asking who Jamie's friend is. So.
He's not answering, though, is he?
No.
Thummy.
He's a little thumb puppet.
Well, you've got 42 people watching and one over
wow.
on Facebook.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so I think putting that together. Right. What I'm going to do is round off. This is the hair part. So this part here now. So I'm only doing a quick show of this today, because obviously we've only got an hour, well, less than an hour now. But normally I would take my time and shape it quite nicely, and do like dips in the hair and things like that.
So, question for you, Kez, kind of
Yes, mate.
a serious one, really. Why use the flap sander instead of the drum sander?
Because I've got better control.
Right, okay.
This sander this spindle sander that I've got, it's quite big on the
No.
spindle.
He's
Oh.
asking about
wait.
the drums for the Dremel.
Oh, the drums, they're quite vicious. So
Right,
when
okay.
you, in 1 second, I'll show you actually. So the flaps aren't quite so vicious, so you don't need, you can rest them on top of the wood, and they're absolutely fine. They don't sort of sink in. Whereas if you put one of these in, I mean, this is only a 120.
Don't ruin the project by showing me the drum.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I've got a couple of Blue Peter. Well, I've got a Blue Peter moment, so it's fine anyway.
Hey, don't worry about it. Phil will just cut me more wood.
Who do you think cut this lot?
She's showing you the versatility of this fine Dremel product.
Okay, so
Cool. I like where you're thinking there, Jake.
But what you got here is with these, they're quite vicious. So you can't. I find that keeping it straight is. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it literally dips and
Turn it
dips
round.
and dips.
Turn it round.
There?
Turn it round to the camera.
It burns it as well.
I don't know where the camera is.
There you
You're
go.
Right there.
You see it now.
There, can you see it? Like I said, what it does is I find that because the drum is so because it's the diameter is so small of it, what happens is it dips in and it just gives you little dips in the shape of the drum.
Yeah.
For tiny projects, for bigger projects, it's not so bad, but for the tiny ones, it's just these are just easier.
Benjamin says
There
he's
you
bought
go.
a pack of 1,000 sanding drums on Amazon. He's only used 3 so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, 997 left.
Yeah, that's the one.
I did notice that
Done well.
hexagon. No, you got a nice jiggle about that, didn't you?
We have, yeah. Phil made a hexagon jig a couple of years ago, actually, because I really like the shape of a hexagon. So he made me a jig.
Yeah.
What was it? About 2 years ago. Because we all know that Phil's my golfer.
It's possibly about 3 years ago, 3.5, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anybody wants a hexagon jig, there are plans on the website. No, they're not plans. They're a how-to, and it's free of charge.
John McDonald's in.
Hi, John.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so.
Right, we'll save the silence. Come on then. Shall we have a second question?
Yeah, go for it.
Go on then.
Right. Second question is, what is the silliest thing you've ever seen a stranger do in public?
Keeping it clean again.
So, what is the silliest thing you've ever seen a stranger do in public?
Throw half a can of beer into a harbour. That's without thinking.
I saw Spider-Man dance on a train.
Strangest thing I've seen someone do in public.
Hodgepodge says, most of the strange things are done by my friends.
Okay, strange things done by your friends as well then.
Jacked Up Leatherwork says, me being in public.
Do what?
Me being in public. I think Jacob doesn't get out much. Oh, Woodwork Learner says that clean bit ruined what I was going to say.
That's the challenge, you see. It's the challenge of keeping it clean.
Taylor says, I saw a drug deal go down in Boston. Donna says, a bunch of men dressed up as Klingons wearing tutus and dancing the Nutcracker. That would be a
Brilliant.
strange sight.
That's brilliant. Oh dear me, that is brilliant.
Hodgepodge says, I saw a guy walking down the street yesterday and he stopped and started doing push-ups.
There's actually a guy that rides around the town that we live in naked.
Oh, yeah. He rides around on a push bike naked.
Yeah, pushback naked, yeah. And he's actually got a Facebook page as well. People follow him and like cheer him on when he's in the town.
He's not from the town, though. He travels here
No,
to do that.
Yeah, he travels here on his holiday and then rides around naked the whole time that he's here.
Oh.
Even in the winter.
I get you a trip to the slammer around here.
Yeah, no, it doesn't here.
No, you
Not-
can't get done for it here unless you're doing something with the intent for something. You know, so just running around naked is fine. If he was running around naked, doing
And
something
flashing
sexual,
people.
yeah, then it's not. He can get locked up for it. Amy says that a guy who'd been hypnotised for a TV show and they made him run around and ask people for the time.
Cool.
Wow.
Chris Dodd says, who said I was strange? I'm allowed down sometimes.
Brilliant. Great answer.
Woodward Learner says, I saw a child run into a friend. Think child height against tall male. Ouch.
Yeah. Our eldest lad, I mean, he's 22 now, and we were actually in Skegness, and he'd seen my mum through the arcade window. So we were inside the arcade, and my mum was outside, and he'd gone to run to get to her and full pelter straight into the window, right? I picked him up and gave him a cuddle, better. And then I let him go to then go out the door, and he actually ran back into the window a second time.
Wow.
Yeah. Needless to say, I walked him around to the door the third time. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Joey to answer. Joey's always got good stories.
But yeah, they're not.
He tried to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keeping it classy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not made for this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I saw a lady in Africa taking a bath in a mud puddle. She was trying to keep it clean too.
That's pretty cool. What time have we got, guys?
28 minutes past the hour.
Awesome. Okay, so. Okay, so what we've got here is
32 minutes to go.
what I've tried to do is shape the hairpiece so it goes round, because that's basically what a hairpiece would do. I'm not going to carry on with that. Just here we go. Here's what I read earlier.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is all nicely shaped. So what we've done here as well, because the it's a little trick I normally do, because the depth of the wood wouldn't have been enough. What I've done is put a shim in. So we've got a piece here that you glue in to bring the bow up to the forefront. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can shim the things, and obviously you can't see that shim because I think it was just 2 mil, that one. So it's a great way of using up little teeny tiny scraps. of wood. Okay, so now what you can do with this is you can either paint it or you can wood burn it. So what do you guys want? What do you want to see? Do you want to see wood burning or do you want to see painting?
Question for the chat.
Question for the chat. Yeah.
Wood burning or painting?
Wood burning or painting today?
Jen says it's so cute.
Thank you.
Amy
Jen says
it's
blue
awesome.
paint.
Blue paint?
Of course.
Of course she would.
Someone says, Jacob says both. Tipsy says burn it.
Yeah.
Some
Keep
people
it
say
classy
burn
says
it.
burning.
Yeah.
There's been some. It's a mixture of both at the moment. I think.
Well, we can do
Paint-
both if you want to try both.
Paint is winning at the moment.
Yeah. So I can do a little bit of both, and I can show you how to wood burn on something that's slightly curved. But then we can also go and move on to painting if you want to.
Yeah, I think combination of the both.
I guarantee
Okay.
Jamie's over there popping at the seams. He's like, burn it, burn it, burn.
He just wants me to.
Do you need to borrow mine?
Oh, really?
He just wants me to set fire to it with the VersaFlame, don't you?
Yeah, but yours is still in the box, Jamie.
I because I put it away after my live.
Yeah. Yeah, you just haven't used it.
I did. I used it on my live.
Plugging in this machine in. Yeah.
Actually, used it on a video as well this week.
Yeah. Okay. So turn that on. So what I'm going to do is just put in, take the pieces out. Here.
Is that the
It
Peter
says
Charles
burn,
machine?
baby,
that you got
burn.
there?
Yes, it is. It is the
Great machine that is. Yeah.
Peter Childs. Yeah, I got this one at Maker Central.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm going to do is burn the hair strands in, which is pretty cool because obviously the burning is brown and the hair is brown anyway.
Yeah.
See if you can see that better on the overhead.
Can you?
No.
Where do you need me to? Need me to move?
That's better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Amy says Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Jacob says we actually use those on leather too.
Yeah, they are absolutely brilliant for. They go leather, bone,
Them.
paper.
Just hang it up behind you.
Yeah, Chris Dodd says JP has to have a responsible adult with him when he uses flames.
Yeah. And Huey was there.
There you go.
There you go, that's better.
Right, Woodwork Learner has got a question for you. What should I look for in a pyrography machine? To buy, that is.
A Dremel Versatip.
Yeah, I mean, I use the Dremel. I use two types. I use the Dremel Versatip, which is. Hang on. Let me drag it out here, and I use these for like when I've got bigger pieces. I'll use these for doing a lot of shading and dark work because they are absolutely brilliant for that. And they don't need to be plugged in. They just refill with gas. So what I'll do is I'll leave that heating up and then I'll show you what that one does. And then obviously if you're doing like small intricate work, like the Peter Childs machine is Peter Childs machine goes down. The tips are extremely tiny, as you can see.
Down. That's it.
There.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and they also do like the spoon shaders and different tips that they're interchangeable. So interchangeable tips are always pretty good because you're not doing the same job with one tip all the time.
Mark, the gentleman wood turner's in,
Hi,
sitting in
Mark.
Dublin
Hello, Mark.
International Airport.
Jamie, I'd like you to take note. That's the proper way out of the box that those Dremel tools should be used, not in a box.
Proper.
Proper.
I just store mine nicely.
Yeah, mine are. They're chucked in the toolbox because they're always in use.
Yeah, because they're used.
Yeah.
There you
I use mine as well, but I put them away afterwards because I've only got a small workshop.
Yeah. I ain't got time for that. Chuck them in the top of the box.
Yeah, you got a secretary to put yours away.
No, he doesn't. I put my own away.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, Woodwork Learner says it's safer in the box.
Yeah, but then you never get it out the box.
Oh, I do.
So
Really?
why is Jen telling Jake to shh?
What are you doing, Jake?
There was a joke that was slow pitched and I didn't say a word. I kept it classy, just like Huey.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that on there just for a second because this one should be heated up. No, it's not.
Oh.
Jamie.
No. Give it a few more minutes. So that one takes a little bit longer. Where those ones take a little bit longer to heat up, and same with you can
That's not in the
buy
box.
like. No, it's not in a box. And you can buy like the soldering iron type ones, which is basically what these are, and they take a little while to heat up and cool down. So changing tips can be it takes a little bit longer. But the professional ones like these, they're like 5 to 7 seconds from cold to hot, and then hot to cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spirit, wind, blood, stone, and bones in.
That's Heather.
Awesome.
Hello,
Yeah, she
Heather.
says, morning
Hi.
all, I'm feeling a bit better today.
Good. Glad you are.
Amy says, Kez, have you found it hard getting left-handed instruments at all?
No, absolutely not, because I'm ambidextrous.
Maybe a guitar.
No, I can play a right-handed guitar. Badly, but I can still play it. But I couldn't play a left-handed one, so.
And Adam from Island Wood Turning says, hello all, sneaking a look while the baby is sleeping. Daddy daycare, lol.
Hello, Adam.
Brilliant.
Hello.
Yeah, Peter Charles machine is a fantastic pyrography machine.
I've been using this one since Maker Central. And I find it's very, very tiny. So tiny details are absolutely amazing.
Mm. You got any more questions, Phil?
You've got one more.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not. This one's an easy one to keep clean. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? So, if you had a superpower, if you could have a superpower, sorry, what would it be?
Muting Jamie.
Muted Jamie.
Invisibility. So I'm going to slap the heck out of Joey and he not know it.
Brilliant. All right, so.
One for Jack. This Jacked Up Leatherworks has got a question I can answer. The scroll saw is an Excalibur 30-inch. Could we get a bird's eye view? We can try, but I'm not sure whether you see the detail.
Wayne says wood turner.
Let's
I wish I could be as humble as Jamie. That's a
See if I can
superpower.
just zoom that in. Give me a second, guys. See if I can zoom that in a bit more.
Speaking of Wayne, Wayne is actually up next.
Yes, he is.
So that's Mr. Wayne the Woodturner up next. So I'm going to quickly go through the playlist. So I obviously started the show. Then we had Crafts with Ellen. Then we have Scott the Blue Light Turner. Then we had Kez on right now, doing a fantastic job, I might say.
Thank you.
Then we have Wayne on up next, like I says. Then we have Heidi from Whitehall Pottery. Then we have myself allowed on to Jake's show doing Saturday morning cartoons
Because you're so humble.
because I'm so humble. Then we have Tim at the Urban Forge. Then we have Steve from SK Crafts. That's Crafts with a K. Then we have Sarah from Wartooth Designs. Then we have Mr. Mint, Wayne the Woodturner on again. Then we have the Art of Fire glass blowing guys. Then we have Jacob from Jacked Up Leatherworks. Then we have some dude called Joey Stillblade, something or other.
Homie D.
I hear he does. I hear he does awesome leather work.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Kinky.
Mm.
Then we have Scott Hampton from Hampton Wood Turning. Then finishing up the show is Mr. Carl Jacobson.
Pretty cool.
Right, let's go through some of these superpowers. We've got a common theme again here. Tipsy Turner, flight. Jen Smith is flying. Fred Gilliver, flying. Wayne the Woodturner wants wood turning.
Cool.
It's a superpower. I think he's already got that one. John McDonald's flying. Jeff S says mind control. Donald of Angels says flying. Everybody wants to fly, obviously.
You're on a boat of aeroplanes, ain't you?
Just thinking the same thing there, Jamie.
Chris Dodd says not having to get up in the middle of the night for a pee.
That's a pretty
Yeah, that
good,
would be fantastic.
pretty good one.
I think Heather's probably got it better. Teleportation would probably be better.
Yeah.
than
Amy's
flying.
being able to speak and understand every language and dialect in the world.
Huey.
I've just saw that as well, Joey.
Huey.
I haven't got that far down yet. Woodwork learner being able to walk more than 20 meters. GFS, oh no. GFS says looking forward to seeing that superpower, Wayne.
Yeah.
John McDonald says, does sign language change or is it universal?
It changes.
Yeah, depends on how you feel. Sometimes it only takes one finger.
Believe it or not, that one finger doesn't actually mean what you think it means in sign language.
Sometimes it means it sounds I only need a thumb. See, if you're happy, you just go.
Oh dear me, Jamie. Okay, so as you can see, that one does a lot of the dot work and shading. So, answer to the
Ben.
question that was there earlier. It's your choice, really.
Ben Jones says, how much burn time do you get from one of them refill cans?
About 40 to 45 minutes. You have to run it on low for wood burning.
Look, JP. Look. You're not the only one.
Uh-oh. They got
Well,
him.
I've got the OG proper one.
Look.
I've got the OG proper one.
He's got to be first, hasn't he? Got to be first.
I had to burst his bubble.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Jake's
there
got
we
Jake's got his beat.
I win. I win.
You win.
Yeah.
You win.
Hang on. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
That's one of the designs that is on the PDFs.
Absolutely awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't steal it. She gave it to me.
Oh, you got the finished one. That one's painted. That one's painted. That one is.
It's awesome.
I've got something too.
You got one of the foxes.
Yeah.
He can't. He just can't. He
I still win. I still win, dude. just sit down on this one.
Just point up at your Dremel box and sit back.
Yeah.
You can't win them all, Jamie. You can't win them all.
He sure tries.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Oh man.
You're not going to finish this one, are you?
No, I'm not going to finish this one. That is why I asked Jake if he'd got his finished one, so we
Well,
can
not
at least
that, dude.
show a finished one.
Did I mess up your plan?
No, it's okay. But yeah, no, I'm not going to get this one finished.
Oh,
Well,
Hubie says he'll match that with the Jenga block.
yeah.
Shut up, Huey.
I'll have to start on the next one soon, Huey.
I'll call dibs.
Hang on.
That was fast to go. He never made it yet.
There you go. I've got a fill mallet.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about, Jamie. Just put it down.
Hashtag mute JP pants.
Yes, that's a shirt.
That's a shirt.
That's a shirt.
Oh,
I think
nope.
Wayne got us. Wayne got us.
Yeah, I
Wayne
think
beat us.
Wayne's beat you, Huey, I think.
Yep.
Wayne beat us.
We'll just sit down.
You one upper.
Oh dear. Pete from Twisted Trees in.
Hello,
Oh,
Pete.
What's up, Pete?
I need a curler. He's laughing.
Even Andrew's like, Wayne won. Wayne won.
Yeah.
There we go. So what we're going to do is just burn some details in there.
Well, we got 2 lines from Wayne. Does that mean he's won twice?
So I'm going to put that one away for a minute. And we'll get some paint out.
Yeah, 12 minutes to go.
Okay, we can get a bit of paint on here. It's absolutely
12 more minutes to
fine.
go.
I knew it.
Brown.
Huey says, trust me, you won't want to be beaten with the Jenga block. It's solid.
Yeah. Definitely is that.
I'm glad you read that out because I thought he said it's sold.
For our conversation
Oh dear. Jacked Up Wood Leatherworks is asking acrylic or oil paint.
These are actually acrylic. They're actually model airbrush ones. For these ones, it just means for this particular time, for this particular hour, that I don't have to mix with too much water. They're already pre-mixed. But normally I do use just a normal acrylic and just mix with water to the consistency that I need.
Let's try the other camera.
And normally I would paint a undercoat on first. It just saves putting so many layers on. But
Huey says,
Like-
"No way! I'll fight anyone that tries to take that out of here." Huey, I could do you a nice little deal if you like. I can come one over here.
Oh dear.
Jacked up Leatherwork says look up Alpha 6 paints.
Yeah. I'll have a look.
That's that dude from Power Rangers, isn't it?
He's on form today, isn't he?
Yeah.
I am in trouble later.
Yes, you are.
You've
Yes,
got
you
two
are.
hours for him to settle down.
Woodwork
Yippee.
Learner says, "Do you have a mint colour for Wayne?"
I'll have a look. Should we do the bow mint?
Jen says Jamie needs a nap.
Needs a
Jamie's
nap.
had too much coffee, I think.
Let's see what
I
colour
was
this
sending
is.
Joey TikToks at 4 a.m. this morning
Wow.
Yeah.
because I couldn't
Yeah.
sleep.
He's like, I'm going to bed, mate. And then next
Yeah.
thing is you start getting like, dude.
Yeah,
So you've been up since 4, and then you've got to be up till 1, well, till 2.
yeah,
So hashtag will he make it?
yeah. We'll soon find out.
What do you think of that colour?
I bet
Mint.
Jenny will love it.
Yeah?
Jenny, Wayne, and Huey be all over it.
Cool. Right.
Mint man.
We'll do the bow mint colour then.
Nice.
Nice. Huey says, "Jay, for that easy wood tools has a price that this block cannot be bought. Could be stolen though."
Jacked up Leatherwork says JP's has beard power. He'll make it.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't encourage
There
him,
you go.
Jacob. Don't encourage him.
He needs to know that.
Huey says good choice of colour.
You
There
could
you go.
say it's mint.
Yeah. So I've got a tea tie brush here just to do that, and then
See if the overhead picks that up a bit better.
it's very, very light details.
No, you can't see it on the camera.
Get it there a
Well,
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I've done is just sort of like where the bow would be crinkled and tied. It's just trying to.
Benjamin says, right, he's got to head to the gym. Have a good
Awesome.
good one all, I'm assuming. Looks good. It looks great, Kez.
Thank you. And see you soon.
I heard Ben's really posh that he calls the gym a James.
Really?
We gotta go get into fitness.
Yeah. Right into fitness. Jacob says, "Got to help my bearded brother." Or bearded brethren, sorry.
Cool. Time are we on, guys?
6 minutes to the hour.
Okay, cool.
We got 6 more minutes to go.
Oh, I was just singing that in my head, Jamie.
Every time I say that, that's what pops up. It's stuck now.
Anita Curler says, "When did you start doing your scroll saw work?"
Ooh.
About 54 minutes ago, Anita.
Yeah. When did you buy that scroll saw, Phil?
Not last Christmas, Christmas before.
Yeah, that's how long
So
I've
there
been
you
scrolling
go.
them.
Was you not using another one before that, though?
No.
Oh,
She
I'd
couldn't
used the
get on with it.
Motos. I used the Moto saw a couple of times.
Hashtag told.
Yeah.
Just like Anita told you just now. She said hashtag shut up, Jamie.
Wait, but let's just say way before Jamie. Jamie didn't have this. Just way before Jamie. That needs to definitely be a shirt.
What, way before Jamie?
No.
CJ Hobbies
Hashtag shut up, Jamie.
has got a question. I'm assuming for everybody in the chat. Anyone would have any tips on how to photograph a solid black pen?
You have to do it in
with a camera.
you got to do it in black and white. You know, a lot of people like that black and white stuff.
Apparently.
Have your hand in the shot, so hold the pen. Normally, if there's a contrast between another colour, and blue and black are the worst to photograph. Normally, if there's a contrast in with it, the light of the camera, the camera changes it slightly, and it works better.
What I did is I got Joey to 3D print me some pen stands.
That works.
Hashtag not sponsored.
You need a pen stand. Get him down here.
Oh my gosh.
Jackie's out there.
Hello.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Good morning.
Hello, Jackie.
Oh, here we go. They definitely needed a shut up Jamie t-shirt.
Definitely.
Get a picture of me doing that.
You'd still be able to hear it.
We don't need your physical picture on it. It just needs to say hashtag shut up.
Shut up, Jamie.
He's trying to get his face on it too.
Still trying to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So obviously, this paintwork is very, very flat. I haven't. Obviously, there's not enough time today to layer it. Normally, I would layer it and put in lots more details. But I was very unprepared this time, and I do apologise. Normally, I'm quite prepared. I just wasn't this time.
It's all good. Still come out cool.
Yeah. Well.
Very, very cool.
Starting to take shape now.
Yeah. This is what I call the ugly duckling stage, because you have to go through the ugly duckling stage and then add all the details in, and when you start adding all the details in and layering the paint, that's when it starts popping and looking like the one that Jake's got.
It's beautiful.
But this one is very ugly duckling at the moment.
Jacob says it looks good.
Thank you. There you go.
And Amy says, trust the process.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite a lot of people get to the ugly duckling stage and go, I don't like that, and they give up. But you know, go past it, and you can work wonders.
Awesome.
Go on, are you reading that? I'll let you read that out, Jimmy. You can enjoy reading that.
Woodlearner said, did you say JP stage? Love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh my
yes.
God.
I've got a wrench here somewhere.
Oh my gosh. You're getting some hassle today, Jamie.
A little bit.
But what have you been dishing out previous?
All of it. All of it.
I'm innocent.
All of it.
Innocent.
I'm innocent.
Let's just say he woke up today, Kez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm gonna head over to Wayne's. All right.
Yeah. No worries.
And me also.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'll let you sit here and suffer with Joey.
You got it, Joe. You got it, Joe.
Right.
I got
Right.
it.
Take it
Right.
easy. See
See
you
ya.
over on Wayne's.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Oh,
See you in a
it
minute.
is.
All right.
It's 2. I didn't realise what time it was.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
But yes, so that is what we've got there. And if you want to bring that to that one there.
Give me a second. See if it works this time. There you go.
Sorry, guys, running late. But yeah, that is basically what it is. Jake's disappeared, so you've obviously seen it, the Misfit skull earlier. But yeah, give us a message if you want one of them, and we'll send them over to you.
The plans.
Yeah, the plans, that's the one. Thank you to Jake, Jamie, and Joey for earworms, and Phil, obviously, my Phil Ferry. And I'll see you over at Wayne's.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Take care, bye. See you later.
Bye.